Hello everyone. In this problem, we are looking at the process of muscle contraction. So when muscle contracts, the myosin head slides through the actin filament, so the overall length of the sarcomere shortens. So the first part contains only actin filament, and the second part is the overlapping region between actin and myosin filament, and the third part contains only myosin filament. And we want to find the length of each part in different time points. So when muscle contracts, the overlapping region increases, and the region containing only actin or myosin decreases. So from the table, some of the length of the first part and third part is given, and then some of the parts are also given. So we want to find the value of unknown length A, B, and C. So let's first assume that from T2 to T3 a muscle contracts with the amount of X. So if we contract, the length of the first part shortens. So if we subtract X from 0.7, it becomes the length B. And then for the third part, because it shortens in both the directions, if it shortens one side by X, it will be shortened by the same amount with on the right side. So that means for the third part we need to subtract 2 times X. That's equal to 0.4. So if we add these two equations, X is 0.1 micrometer and B is length of B is 0.6. And likewise, let's say from T1 to T2, the muscle contracts with the amount of y. So for the first part, if we subtract y from length A, it becomes 0.7. And for the third part, if we subtract 2 times y, it becomes 0.6. So if we subtract these two equations, y is 0.1 and the length A is 0.8. So initially the first and third part has the same length, but the amount of decrease is 2 times in the third part compared to the first part, because it contracts in both the directions. Because 0.7 and 0.6 is equal to 1.3, we can think that 1 and 2 are the first and third part. So that means this number 3, Roman numeral number 3, indicates the second part, the overlapping region. And then the sum of the first and third part at T3 is 1.0. So the value of C is 1.0. So the overlapping region should be 0.4 to make 1.2. So if it's at the 0.8 and 0.4, the sum is 1.2. And then when muscle contracts, the first and third part shortens, but the overlapping region should increase. So that means to make the sum 1.0, the overlapping region increases by 0.1, like this, because the first part decreases by 0.1 micrometer. So that means the sum of 1.0 is made by this 0.4 and 0.6. So that means Roman numeral 1 indicates the third part, and Roman numeral 2 indicates the first part. So that's about the information from the table. So we want to find the right statements in the box below. So the first statement is true. At T1, the length of the second part is 0.4 micrometer. And the second statement is also true. The value of C is 1.0. And the third statement is not right. The Roman numeral 2 indicates the first part, not the third part. So the answer is the choice number 3. And that's it for this video, and thanks for watching.